Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, welcome to Thursday edition of Collision. Hope we all had a fantastic Thursday. We're live here with you as we are ready to set things off on Collision. I'm actually very excited for tonight and what all is in store for us. I think tonight's show is going to continue to build towards what we're seeing at All In. So I'm extremely excited. Rachel and Tony, welcome. Like I said, I hope you all had a fantastic Thursday. That's wild. They're showing Peacemaker now on TV. That's wild. Because Peacemaker, I didn't think it was a TV appropriate show.
Max.
What's up, Robert?
AEW Collision! Coming to you on a night from Seattle, Washington. Tony Schiavone, along with Nigel McGuinness. We are going to begin things on this Thursday night here in the ring. Last night on Dynamite, you heard from Stoke PR. They wanted a face-to-face with the Outrunners.
They did.
We're going to start off the program with that.
They
Ladies
did.
and gentlemen, let's bring in Turbo Floyd, Truth Magnum, the Outrunners.
Oh, yeah.
They are here, the team that time forgot. The Outrunners. One has to wonder what is going to be their response.
It does appear so, don't it, truthfully?
Coming in and interjecting themselves in the business of their former friends, FTR. Truth Magnum, Turbo Floyd.
Oh, Truth Magnum.
You got to give them it. They are certainly fan favorites. Listen to that reaction.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring along with Stokely, FTR.
Well, a diametrically opposed reaction from the AEW faithful here in Seattle, and the man holding the mic, part of the reason why Big Stoke, as he likes to refer to himself, although anybody who calls himself big anything could have some kind of inferiority complex in my book.
I don't know what that sign says. It says something about cornet, though. Probably something to do with this one.
In theory, FTR should be challenging for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, but...
Yep, most definitely this.
But, first, they must address and clear the air about what happened on Collision. I mean, I am, what do y'all say, flabbergasted? I am flabbergasted at your behavior.
Flabbergasted.
Your behavior.
Flabbergasted. I got it.
Because last time I checked, it was only a few months ago, all four of y'all were kikiing and ha-ha and having a good time. But now you want to make FTR out to be the enemies. What the hell happened, pal?
Good question. Good question, Stoke.
Thank you, Big Stoke, and might I add, beautifully said, because I don't think anybody is more flabbergasted right now than Dax and myself. And I have racked my brain since Collision trying to figure out what we could have possibly have done to offend you two.
Oh, God. I only imagine.
After everything we have done for you, taking you under our wings, mentoring you two, taking you to heights you never even came close to before FTR. And then all of a sudden, you have a problem with us when we've done nothing wrong. We've done nothing wrong. The only thing we've done was start looking out for FTR. And the second we started looking out for FTR, then it became a problem. Then Adam Copeland had a problem with it. Then
God, I would
Daniel
love
Garcia
for Cope
had
to
a
show
problem
back
with it.
up.
And now apparently you two have a problem with it. But before you guys make any rash decisions, before you guys make any dumb decisions, I want you to think about what you're throwing away. The mentorship, the weight training sessions, the tanning sessions. So right now, hold on a second. I'm talking. So I had a present made up that is near and dear to my heart, and I'm begging you to, please watch this.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good build up for these two. If they're gonna push them against each other at All In, this does make sense. The FT runners is fucking hilarious.
The four of us are friends. I considered you guys family. But somewhere along the way, I believe jealousy, like these people, jealousy reared its ugly head. And maybe you realized that there's the Outrunners and their ceiling, and FTR and
their ceiling.
Well, our ceiling. But I'm not throwing any shade, okay? I'm not throwing any shade at anybody. I'm not slighting you guys, because at one time, you guys were a popular act. I've seen the numbers. I saw the merchandise numbers. You were top merch sellers, and around the world, man, these people loved you. And then you got your opportunity. No, don't cheer yet. I'm still talking. Then you got your opportunity. Your one opportunity at immortality to become the AEW World Tag Team Champions. And what happened?
They fumbled. They did not complete the course. Yeah, Statlander is joining the Death Riders for sure.
Champions, and you embarrassed yourself. You embarrassed yourself, just like you always do. And that's when these people started thinking. That's when they started thinking. And they're like, oh my God, these guys are a joke. They're a meme. They're a comedy act. But the thing is, these people aren't laughing with you. They're laughing right in your face. Do you think they care about you? They don't care about you. They never cared about you. And you decided.
Outrunners.
No.
Outrunners.
I'm talking.
Outrunners.
No. This is my time to talk. They never cared about you. And you know what you did? You turned your back on us. Huh? You turned your back on us, where all you had to do was jump and latch yourself to our coattails and coast for the rest of your career. But instead, you wanted to side with these people. Oh my God, break your bodies. Oh my God, this is awesome. Please, God, give me a 5-star match. Give me a 5-star match, please. Oh my God, that's what you sided with.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I don't blame you. I'm not mad at you. You're going to have to learn the hard way, just like we did. They're going to turn on you just like they turned on us. But this little stick you got,
they will.
This
they
little
will.
stick you've got, it's going to make you a lot of money. But it'll never make you FTR money. Because you'll never be FTR good. Top guys, out.
FTR they were everywhere before WWE.
You know something, Dax?
Go. Here it comes.
Maybe you're right. Maybe the Outrunners aren't everybody's cup of tea.
Whoop.
Maybe we like to have a little bit of fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And yeah, maybe we came up short against the Hurt Syndicate. But from the bottom of my heart, I know there's one thing you're dead wrong about.
I told the truth.
I look out into this crowd. I see all these Outrunners shirts. I'll be damned if these people ever stop believing in the Outrunners. Truth Magnum! I don't think this was ever a mistake of you not believing in me or me not believing in you or any of these people not believing in the Outrunners.
Listen, the Outrunners, they are tag team worthy.
That we believed in you. We believed that you would be our mentors. We believed that you would be our friends. And that we believed you would take us to the top. But then the second something just a little bit better came along, you dropped us like a couple of five. Yeah. The Outrunners like to have fun. Sure, we like to flex our muscles a little bit. But the Outrunners were put on this earth to wrestle. We were put on this earth to entertain. And after tonight, the Outrunners were put on this earth to whoop FTR's ass. Yeah, come on down here. Get on down there.
Ain't gonna happen tonight. It happens to all of them.
Whoa. I mean, we would, but here's the thing. FTR, they don't fight for free, especially not in Washington. However, wait a second. If you want to fight, we can do it next week. Ontario, California. See you there, boys. Top
Okay, maybe not.
Guys out.
FTR will be all in. I already know.
Next week, Ontario, California.
What a week it's going to be next week with Dynamite 300 and Collision 100.
They're not going to leave
Let's take a look back at
FTR
last night's
off all
Dynamite
in.
and the implications for the big summertime event only 16 days away, All In.
Hey, Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland, you guys are teaming up in a tag match tonight.
We happened to use a little bit of our backstage influence to bump that tag team match up a little bit. It actually is right now.
Swerve is
Oh, God.
I'm not going to go another year dealing with you two. Olin, Swerve Ospreay, the Young Bucks, put the EVP titles on the line.
Oh, wait a second! Swerve Strickland, where did he come from? And the path is clear. The challenge made.
Swerve, that little trick you just played, you put your hands on an AEW official. That
Yep.
means that you're suspended for the week without pay. Get his ass out of here.
Get him out of here.
Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, so they did kick him out. I forgot about that. That's why he didn't show up last night to help out in the main event.
Former friends of Hangman Adam Page.
Takes more minutes now.
AVP Trigger. They claim that they were only trying to help Hangman Adam Page. And
Going right after John Moxley.
July 12th. I will show the world what the world champion looks like.
And one has to wonder about the shape of Hangman.
I'm telling you, they got to get that match approved.
16 days away.
It hasn't been made official yet.
Let's go to the ring with Argadiara.
Your Collision opening contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Kip Sabian and Mother Wayne, he's the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Nick Wayne and Christian Cage.
Tony, you never have to wonder what shape the Patriarch Christian Cage is going to be in. A man who did for turtlenecks what Dr. Dre did for headphones in peak physical condition. When I talk about peak, the maternal perfection
That's crazy.
of Mother Wayne, giving birth to the prodigy, Nick Wayne, the current Ring of Honor TV champion.
Well, a week ago, as you may have heard if you watched, once again, Dynamite last night, there was a little video package talking about how Christian Cage said he and Nick Wayne will be the very first father and son world tag team champions in AEW. We'll talk more about that. But right
They
now,
dropped the Jericho music.
And their opponents, the bounty hunter Bryan Keith and Big Bill.
Well, it was 1 week ago on this program, fans, if you'll recall that Big
I know
Bill and
Jericho's
Bryan
still
Keith
out, but they completely dropped the music now.
with the Workhorsemen. And then Christian Cage comes out, of course, with the Patriarchy, his son, Nick Wayne, you see right there. And a challenge was made for this matchup, this tag team matchup, as Christian Cage and Nick Wayne look to rise in the tag team ranks.
The size of Big Bill there, towering the redwood. Both Bill and Keith looking to prove their worth, to stand between, right dare I say, beneath Chris Jericho's learning tree.
Big time matchup to begin.
You would have to push Jericho
Collision
and
here on
Big
a
Bill
Thursday night.
the next week, starting next
Seattle,
week.
Washington. Boy, the success this young man you're watching right now, Nick Wayne, has had in a short period of time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Christian Cage there for a second.
Well, Christian
So
Cage
much success the Patriarch has had.
He really is one of the top stars, really of all time.
I wouldn't mind it.
Behooves me to mention happy belated Christian Cage Day, a week last Sunday.
Christian Cage Day.
That's right. Last Sunday, week last Sunday. Some people call it Father's Day, but
oh, okay.
yeah.
It's Christian Cage Day. I get it.
You could have
Slow
him
on the
show
uptake
up
nowadays.
and start the challenge.
Look at this, stalling, I guess, wanting the break, getting the break, and Bryan.
Yeah, Father's
moves
Day.
back. Big Bryan Keith.
Nick Wayne, the prodigy, wise beyond his years, and of course so much of that wisdom coming from his father, Christian Cage.
I wish Enzo, oh my gosh,
You may
listen.
wonder if this is the first time that Nick Wayne. and
Could you
Christian
imagine
teamed up. That
Enzo
is not
some
the
toes
case.
up though
They
at all
won
in?
over Hook and Katsuyori
And
Shibata last December on Dynamite.
Big
So they're
Bill's
1-0
out
as a
there
tag team.
in like that
Great
gauntlet
line by
match,
Snapmare over.
or even on like the kickoff
Yeah,
show,
Great reversal that time into a
a
hammerlock
0 hour.
from the Bad Apple.
Gosh.
Keith, a great technician, no question about that. Nick Wayne, arguably known more
There you go, good
for
roll
his
through.
speed and his agility.
Bryan Keith again, good.
Of course, he got
Good reversals.
from his father, Christian Cage.
I think the fact that he's wrestling with his adopted father, I guess, puts a lot more pressure on the young man.
I don't think so. No, I think Christian Cage
Good
is
standing switches into an armbar
inspiration,
both sides.
certainly to his
Side
son,
headlock, here we go.
Kip Sabian at ringside as well. Oh, hold on a second. Whoa.
Held the ropes, did Nick Wayne, a kick into the jaw that time.
No, we do not need to get a Max Caster kickoff show. That needs that needs to be on the main card for the opening match, and it needs to be a big pop to start the night off.
And here comes Christian Cage.
Yes.
His first match since cashing in his chance to win.
They have a
Challenge for the
UK
AEW
tour?
World
Okay.
title And the Jon Moxley Colt match at Revolution back in March. So he's had plenty of time to get prepared. And now,
Of course, how did he get that title opportunity, Tony?
Give us something like to start the show and set the tone with a big return.
Last summer, and of course that speaks to the Casino Gauntlet match coming up this year at All In.
Who would it be?
Who would get the #1 spots in both the men's and the women's matches?
yeah, that all came at your expense, by the way, if you'll recall back at Wembley. Down goes Christian Cage face first. Yes, Mark Briscoe has won the...
I don't know who would need to be.
Briscoe has won the #1 spot.
Scorpio Sky. Someone we haven't
in the
seen in a
women's, as we found
while.
out Last night on
That would-
Dynamite, we head to
that has been
All In.
injured.
16 days away from the big event coming, of course, to Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, home of the Rangers. What a day, what a week it's going to be for All Elite Wrestling. Oh,
Damn.
there you see it, 16 days out.
There's some tough love on the part of Christian Cage there to his son.
A lot going on that week.
Oh,
and
God.
Collision, both will be in Garland, Texas. Starcast, Super 1-2, Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor, and then the big event. Spend the entire week with us in the Dallas Metroplex.
What do you think of the way that Christian Cage has led his son, Nick Wayne?
You could have Darby. That'd be wild if it
Coming
was
back from
Darby.
the
But I think they
very
saved Darby
impressive
for
performance
the
in
Casino
land of the
Gauntlet.
rising sun.
Keith Lee would be huge.
And why would he just turn his back on a guy the size of Bill?
Good God.
And down go both Nick Wayne and Christian Cage.
God
And
almighty.
down goes Christian. At the feet of Mother Wayne.
Oh, Bryan Keith poised to strike and does just that.
How about the Bad Apple? This match on Collision on this Thursday night will continue on TNT, streaming on Max. Stay with us.
Yeah. Is he doing a lot right now in UWN? I mean, if he is, that's fantastic. The Wrestling King. I appreciate the follow, my friend. Wrestling King, we're not able to show the actual matches due to copyright, my friend. Who else is over there? Trying to think who else has been injured though that could show up. Cause I would like to see Warlow, but I know Warlow's not doing anything surprising unless it's the casino just to get a pop. Also, just happened an hour ago. Takeshita has challenged Bandito for the Ring of Honor World title. And Athena will be defending the women's world title against Thunder Rosa at the Ring of Honor Supercard.
We're coming to you 16 days out from All In. again on the 12th of July. And we are coming to you from Collision in Seattle. Tony and Nigel opening tag team bout. Christian Cage and Nick Wayne battling Big Bill and Bryan Keith of the Learning Tree. A cover after snap suplex. Only a 1 count that time, and Bryan Keith's out. Great job by
What's
Nick
up,
Wayne.
George? How you doing, my friend?
That time.
Now where he learned that from?
Probably his father.
Christian Cage, exactly.
No, his real father. Come on now.
What do you mean his real father?
Nigel.
You don't get much more real than the patriarch Christian Cage. Just berating Bryan Keith in the corner there.
Bryan Keith came right out fighting.
Well, George, we hope you have a great rest of your Thursday, my friend. And of course, as always, welcome to the Kraken community.
How decisive Christian Cage. What poise this man has. No wonder Mother Wayne is all googly eyes about him.
Here it is again. Look at that drop, man. 1, 2, of course. Didn't get it, but continues the assault here.
Did anyone figure out if Claudio is injured? I didn't find anything out about it last night, but he hasn't been on several shows.
Trying the kill switch, it looked like that time.
Double shoulder tackle. Here we go.
Big Bill eager, chomping at the bit to get in. But Cage, look at this. Desperately rolling. He's got a decision to make.
Don't have far to go with that long arm of Big Bill reaching out.
Claudio's? He's part of the Death Riders. That would be odd for him to not get renewed.
2 in a row. Big Bill will take
Oh,
care of Christian
damn.
Cage.
Cheap shot again.
Cheap shot. Cage was going to come in.
Jesus, what a splash.
Higher body against
Cage did come in. How brave.
Brave.
Nope.
The size of the man.
Jesus. God almighty.
Into the corner.
There's no reason Big Bill should not have a title. Absolutely no
Christian
reason.
slinks down to the middle turnbuckle.
Oh, sweet God almighty.
Wait a second. Oh, I've experienced this myself.
Over a spear, nope.
Leaped over the spear. What
God.
agility for a 7-footer. Incredible. Nick Wayne gets
Oh,
the
big
Steve.
boss man style slam. Jesus.
Big Bill is in command, and now Bryan Keith comes in.
There's no reason he should not have a damn
Keith,
title.
Nick Wayne, the legal men. Oh. Patricide. Whoa.
Did you say patricide?
Patricide, I believe, is the correct pronunciation. But
What is wrong with you?
That's it. 1, 2.
Ooh, no.
Almost got the win.
Okay.
Interesting pinfall attempt from Keith.
I don't think he's heading back over there.
Going to be coming up, making Bane, Bert Vixen. We'll go one-on-one in this
Nixon.
beginning of what we got going on.
Oh, watch out, though.
Look at this tag team match featuring Templario and Brody King against Rocky Romero and Hechicero. Watch out.
He's behind you.
Queen Aminata and Skye Blue tonight as well. Good. Kip just got tossed around like a damn rag doll.
Meanwhile, Bryan Keith left alone.
Bill, you need to pay attention. 1, 2.
And coming out of it, that time was the bad apple from behind Nick Wayne. Full arm drag.
Oh, damn, what a knee.
Watch out, Mother Wayne is on the apron. 1, 2, 3.
Damn.
1, 2, a save.
Damn.
The difference maker, Mother
Welcome back,
Wayne.
Tony.
For the alluring Mother Wayne, it would have been over for her son.
Oh, this is it. Nope. Bill just bounced his head off the damn
Big doofus.
turnbuckle or outside post.
Missed that blow that time. Nick
Look at
Wayne.
this, the prodigy back. Almost
You're going to try to
his
hit him
feet.
with Wayne's World.
Bryan Keith
Bryan Keith gets to his feet. Nick Wayne slumping in the
Yeah, the
corner.
damn ref
Got
dropped
foot
the
up
ball
dog.
there. Ooh, shit, what a
On the
headbutt.
jaw of Nick Wayne. What a tag team match to begin Collision.
It's actually
These
in a
two
bad
teams,
match.
4 men going at it.
Oh, what a spear. Damn.
Nick Wayne was high
Go ahead, him
up.
with Wayne's World.
Tag Team Wrestling 101. Always protect your tag team partner.
I know that's spinning head kick. Go ahead. 1,
1,
2.
3.
Here are your winners, Christian
Okay.
Cage and Nick Wayne.
Well, there's a lot of fans here in the Seattle area cheering for Nick Wayne. No doubt about it.
They
Not a bad
recognize
match.
talent,
Not a bad match.
just as Christian Cage did. Let's take a look back at the closing moments and pay attention to what the Patriarch did here. Sacrificing himself, spearing Bryan Keith, and setting up the perfect opportunity for the Prodigy.
I like
to
that Bryan
end
Keith
things
took
with
the
a
pin,
swift
though,
kick
not
to
Big
the
Bill.
jaw, taking a bite out of the bad apple and scoring the first win for the father and son duo of the Patriarchy.
Still to come tonight, a battle for the TNT Championship. The champion Adam Cole defends against this man standing by.
I don't think Jericho would have made a difference.
Tonight's the night, Adam. Tonight's the night where I get to free you of the burden of being a fighting champion. And a fighting champion you have been for far too long, but nonetheless still our TNT champion for now. You see, Paragona, Don Callis family, we're no strangers to each other. Me and you, Adam, we're no strangers to each other. You issued an open challenge, and the walking weapon is here to answer. And the only thing that is undisputed about this is that I know you have a bad ankle. You're not walking out with that TNT championship, and hell, when I'm done, you're not walking out at all.
Okay. What's up, Michael? Yeah, this is different for sure for Christian. He's been in the Patriarchy for a while. I do agree he needs to figure something else out. But right now, what are we going to have him do? I mean, if we think about it, we could have him going up against Adam Cole and people like that. But I don't really see that pushing him farther either. Yeah. Him and Cope as heels was the smartest thing that could have happened. Easy. Have someone hit him with a fireball. Yeah, I can understand him being a manager and heel by himself. Absolutely. I agree there. Because the Kip Sabian thing, Kip don't do nothing. In my opinion, what is the last thing Kip Sabian has really done? And I think the answer is not a lot. The heel run for Christian and the Patriot he used. They're going to wear the Dark Order. Well, I think if you get what? Kill Switch? if Kill Switch showed back up, I think it would help. But I don't know how long it's going to take for him to come back.
And I told you, you listen to your father, good things will happen. I never lied to you.
No, never.
MVP.
Bravo. Bravo. What an impressive debut. I'm impressed. And I also heard what you said last week about becoming the first father and son tag team champions in AEW. Lofty aspirations, I must say. But coming from you, Christian Cage, one of the greatest tag team champions in history.
Yeah.
That gives that statement a lot of gravitas. However, I mean, as great as you are, your partner's your kid. And as talented as you are, congratulations, champ.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're still just a kid. And I got a lot of respect for you. Don't do this to yourself. You and Nick against the Hurt Syndicate. Don't do it.
Are you trying to convince yourself, or are you trying to convince me? Because you see, MVP, I've always lived by the rule, never trust a criminal. And you weren't even a good criminal at that because you got caught. But here's the more disturbing part about it. You were actually a better criminal than you are a manager. I am the patriarch. I run AEW. And if I want those AEW Tag Team Championships, they're as good as ours. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal. Christian. Crystal. But, I just, wanted to say good luck. Because you'll need it.
Okay, so maybe we're getting that at All In as well.
I don't think there's
Yeah,
any
that's going to be
question
interesting.
that Christian Cage, as we saw at the beginning of the
That'll
telecast,
be
Nick Wayne
interesting.
have set their sights on the World Tag Team Championship. We'll see as it develops as we go back to the ring.
We have not had Christian in
The
MJF.
following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of Templario and Brody King.
How about this combination?
How about this combination indeed? One would think that perhaps once Christian Cage and Nick Wayne win the AEW Tag Team Championships, they might give this tag team combination a title opportunity, Tony. What do you think?
Yes, I think so. Well, take a look at Brody King of the Hounds of Hell and, of course, Templario, who has been CMLL's World Middleweight Champion for 776 days.
Yeah, the triple threat tag title match, Speedball, Patriarchy versus the Hurt Syndicate. That is possible.
And their opponents, the team of Rocky Romero and
Hechicero Rocky Romero of RPG Vice, of course, members of the John Callis family.
I ain't gonna lie, Hechicero got a nice entrance music.
Experienced, and it was really an experience.
Brody has a huge scar over his eye for when he got that bad bump 2 weeks ago.
Excitement. It was quite an event there. We see Templario. Phenomenal wrestlers in Mexico, no doubt.
Absolutely was an incredible atmosphere that evening, and the man on your screen there, Hechicero, the alchemist of the ring. One of the reasons why superstar reaction from Arena Mexico. He has cast a spell on Lucha Libre.
He is certainly unique, the things that Hechicero can do.
Oh yeah, they're not related, that is true.
About his reign as the world middleweight champion in CMLL. You take a look at him, the strength, the power. You can see it on display, and here we go. which should be a great matchup. First time Brody King Templario have been a tag team. Same thing can be said of Rocky and Hechicero.
And the mind games again.
Well, he took time off.
Thought he was going to get
a
single leg.
Well, after what?
Hechicero, but immediately Templario. Oh wow! I was going to say uses.
It was
speed
when
to his advantage,
Brody's not going to flinch at all.
Nick Wayne came back, wasn't it?
Just walk at him. One thing that is amazing
when
about
Nick Wayne
these
came back from the
their speed.
The cruiserweight G1. Damn, on takedown.
Wednesday night for Dynamite. Hope you will join us in Cleveland. Also, the 13th and 14th of August, Dynamite and Collision in Cincinnati, back in the great river city of Cincinnati, the Queen City, if you will.
I got a good takedown.
And then, of course, London, Ontario, Wednesday, September 17th. AEW Dynamite tickets available at all our events at AEWTIX.com.
Oh yeah, because they're going back overseas.
Rising knee strike, that time by Hechicero.
Oh, but the tag was made.
Yeah. Here he comes. One of the most intimidating figures you will find in the ring at AEW.
Rocky Romero wants to go up against Brody King. Okay. Yes, so it starts at 1 o'clock Eastern time if you're able to watch it, but we won't be live till 8 o'clock.
A guy like Brody, but Rocky has held his championships, world historic welterweight champion of CMLL.
Oh.
Of course, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh. And he goes down very hard.
Rocky Romero was the fourth incarnation of the famous Black Tiger, previously worn by the legendary Rollerball Rocco and Eddie Guerrero. So large shoes to fill, Tony.
Absolutely,
well,
absolutely. Full arm drag twist.
That cash in was horrible.
By Brody, and another reversal. Brody goes outside. Interesting. And Hechicero wants to fight, do a little hand fighting with him. And meanwhile, Rocky with a drop kick staggered the big man. And Brody's in trouble on the top rope.
What the hell is going on there?
Great move by Rocky Romero with that drop kick.
Yeah, on SmackDown.
That set it up perfectly.
Ooh,
Turning
God.
the jaw of the big man. Oh, wow, he's fighting back.
Of course, the event that we had in Arena, Mexico, and of course, coming up in 16 days, all in. We have a phenomenal summer that is going on right now. Coming up on Wednesday, we're going to be in Ontario, California. We'll talk more about that. Some matches have already been signed, but meanwhile, there's a double team.
And then the following week, they're in
Brody King just trying to control two men with one arm.
Breaks free. There's a
big clothesline.
Templario will go to the top turnbuckle, await someone to get up. It is Hechicero, crossbody. Rolls through. Brody has Rocky. Slams Rocky on Hechicero, stacked him up. As JR would say, like forward.
God, that's it. Oh no, that was a senton. That should be it for sure.
This tag team match will continue. Hold on. 1, 2 count. Continue on TNT and on Max.
Well, originally, back when Night of Champions was first planned, that's what happened. Every Night of Champions, I do believe to begin with, they did. Now, I'm not sure when that changed. Actually, let me see here. Triple H is getting highly criticized for having 4-match PLEs. Well, this coming Saturday we actually get 6 matches. We get a street fight. We get a Karrion Kross match. You get the United States title. The 2 King and Queen of the Ring. And then the John Cena match. Yeah. Street Profits being left off another PLE is odd. I will agree with you. It's just it's odd. Yep, there's no mid titles for the women's being just I don't get it. It's not odd, it's horrible. What do they have? I mean, I agree with you. I do.
Templario with a flatliner on Hechicero trying to get out of trouble.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. They need to be there.
Big Brody King.
100%. They need to be there the whole time.
Down goes Rocky Romero and another chop.
Vicious strikes from the big man.
God, chops.
Coming in at 6'6", 285 solid pounds. Sending Rocky in, sacking him
Good Lord.
On the train line, a locomotive coming in.
Cannonball coming.
Oh my God.
Hechicero pinned against the bottom turnbuckle. And a cover.
One, 2.
Rocky was in the ring. He made the save easily.
Won't be in the ring much longer.
Out he goes.
There goes Rocky.
Just to focus on the Alchemist and with Templario's help. This could be the end of things.
Let's go. Double team. Pick up.
Oh, never mind. Up and over goes the big Brody King.
Hechicero rolls through. Ties him up.
Submission attempt. Well, Tempario's got to be careful. That looks like a tap to me.
I don't think he's tapping out.
Oh, running knee by Rocky?
In the ring. Templario trying to get there.
She'll probably defend it at Evolution. July 13th.
Coming up Wednesday, Dynamite 300 in Ontario, California. We've got so many great matches. Oh,
what, Women's Evolution on July 12th?
Yes, Ibushi and Okada one-on-one. Coming up Wednesday live on TBS. And Mercedes Moné defends the TBS Championship against Mina Shirakawa. This is the beginning of what we got live on TBS coming up on Wednesday. Tag is made on either end.
Big clothesline. Nope. Oh!
Rocky chopped. No effect. Make it 3 in a row, nothing.
Oh my God.
Big slice, but a big man.
That's all it takes. One big sewer ring.
Looking up at this huge, marauding monster of a man. Brody King, massive.
Oh God.
Speed just ducked out of the way. Hechicero comes up top. Forearm shot. Holding on to Brody.
Rabbit punch to the back of the head.
It was. Meanwhile, Rocky takes care of Templario over the top. Got the foot up. Meanwhile, still holding on to the big man is Hechicero.
Oh, look at this. Hechicero unaware.
Oh, gosh.
How about that? Walking the rope.
Some creative offense of his own. Templario now.
We have had 2 tag team matches to begin this telecast. Both have been incredible. Springboard, shotgun.
There's been a lot going on though.
Hechicero out.
Templario is gonna fly.
Looking to fly.
Here he goes. Handspring.
Whoa. Colliding with our announcers.
That's ball game. Oh!
The guns
1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners.
They need to have Brody King in the Casino Gauntlet.
Brody King.
sensational win for the first time ever. Brody King Templario with a win here on Collision on this Thursday night here on TNT.
Brody's extremely over as well.
I just love what the luchadors bring, but be that as it may, you're not going to escape that from Brody King. As we mentioned, coming up, Mercedes Moné will defend the TBS Championship Wednesday.
That is Wednesday. That is AEW 300.
Mercedes Moné.
I am the CEO, Mercedes Moné. I've traveled and trained all over the globe. Nobody knows how to shake the table like Mercedes Moné.
Did not take the CEO long to find gold around her waist.
I said I was gonna make a difference. I said I was gonna get more time, more opportunity for the women here. And now look at AEW. I have done everything that I said I was going to do.
Yep.
I have gone around the globe, giving women's wrestling a chance to shine. I am the greatest for a reason.
Just so confident, and I think that's a major reason why she's great at all those championships.
I came here and I got the TBS Championship. Then I got the New Japan Strongwoman Championship. I went all the way to the Tokyo Dome and got the Rev Pro British Women's Championship. I am a global champion for a reason.
CMLL World Women's Champion.
I am here to lead a woman's global revolution.
Oh, that Butler. What's RJ doing?
Tony, I enjoy playing this game because it's just so easy to win. Tony, you parade around AEW with your chest up, tits out, your cheap little slippers, and your stupid, silly little accent. But I can see right through you. You're just an act. You're a mark.
Just an act.
Just like all of these fans. But me? Well, I am a true star, darling. I am 6 belts Moné, a global champion, soon to be 7 belts Moné. And Tony, you're right about one thing. You're not just some mother. You're the that's gonna get so over at all in Texas. Because Tony, this is my movie. Because this is my story. This is about my legacy and what I came to AEW to do. So if it's a death sentence you want, then this is gonna be a beautiful murder that you wrote. Last week on Dynamite, I walked you like a dog that you are. And now, I'm gonna be walking all over your face till all in. And Mina, since I know that you're watching, next week for our TBS title match on Dynamite 300, it's gonna be match 1000 for me. And Tony, darling, I hope that you're watching ringside. And I'll even buy you a nice steak dinner to see if you can even stomach the preview of the beating that I'm gonna get you at all in Texas.
I honestly hope she
While the
drops
two
the
of you are
TBS
playing
title.
checkers, I'm playing chess.
I really hope I know it'd be crazy for her to drop the titles of the TBS title, but I feel like it has to happen. Well, I can tell you right now, I don't think she's going to walk out as women's champion at All In. I really don't. I mean, it is possible. But I think Mina takes the first title off Monet. And then we see well, she still got the Rev Pro and the CMLL title. Yeah, there's no need for her to have both AEW titles. I mean, if you're hanging out with us tonight and you believe Mercedes Monet needs to have both the AEW Women and TBS title, go ahead, let us know. Because I believe she does not. And we're not gonna. This is a judgment-free zone. I just need to know who all believes she should drop the TBS title. Viva Van. Well, you gotta have her drop it before. Yeah. She does. I agree. Have Tony cost her the TBS title and have that build up more for the AEW title at All In. Because it's only going to get a bigger feud started, in my opinion, if you do it that way.
Vicious attack last night. It was officially announced next week, Dynamite 300, Mercedes Moné versus Mina Shirka.
Mercedes, these are the kinds of games that you want to play. I was born on a roulette table, baby. I'll play snooker with your snatch. I'll play tic-tac-toe with your tits. And next week, when I watch the love of my life play cornhole with your...
Hey, Tony. I know you are angry. I know you're worried about All In, that next week I face Mercedes for the TBS title. No matter what happens, do not get involved.
Oh, but Mina, you don't understand.
No matter what. Promise.
Oh, I promise. Just keep her alive, will you? Because I want to finish the job.
I wouldn't believe Tony Storm if her tits were notarized.
Tony Storm is in a place that Mercedes does not want her to be in. Let's go back to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time
And
limit.
Bane's going up
first,
against...
accompanied by Penelope Ford, from Thessaloniki, Megan Bay.
Hey! Yeah, I think Mina does have something up her sleeve.
Penelope Ford has joined her. She has not lost a match here on Collision. She is 8-0.
No question, Bane has been absolutely dominating since her debut in AEW.
Megan Bane will also be...
Now we've seen her Vixen before. She gets a big cheer here in the Seattle area. Great athletic background, black belt in Taekwondo. She's going to present, I would think, quite a challenge for the Megasus.
Bane needs to be very wary of the striking ability of Vixen.
Oh yeah, I heard about...
Bane has just proved time and time again too powerful for anybody
Blake
who
Monroe
stands
being
across from
in
her.
the doghouse.
Even
Yeah.
the AEW Women's Champion, who we just saw, Toni Storm, had a hell of a time holding on to her title. Bain coming within a split second of becoming the new AEW Women's Champion.
They're cheering for good Lord have mercy.
Energy drink. Breakthrough with iDrink, the clean, flash-free productivity drink that enhances focus and stamina without caffeine or stimulants. Grab yours now at iDrink.com and use promo code
Oh yeah, I can see.
for 15% off your
Easy.
order.
I could easily see Megan Bain winning the title as well.
Crashing right through Bert Vixen. Oh. Now using her strength and her power body. Double underhook suplex that time. Or butterfly
This is gonna be
suplex, if you will.
it's more or less a squash match for the Megasis.
Vixen, who is no tomato can, a very credible competitor. Just hasn't got out of the gates.
Absolutely got a big cheer here. She's held many titles for many independent promotions around the country. She's wrestling her 21st AEW match as Penelope looks on.
Let's go, Vert.
Wow, that kick found its mark.
Vixen was almost as stunned as Bain, taking a knee. Oh.
Damn.
I don't think Vixen's going to get a second bite of the pie.
Stumbles up, runs in.
Hey, clothesline.
A decapitator from Bain, who has vowed to make the AEW Women's Division bow down.
Here it comes, Nigel. Boom! Fakes descent.
That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Megan Bain.
Color me impressed.
Easy
Another
win.
devastating victory for the Megasis.
Bert Vixen still down as the Megasis goes 9-0 on Collision. Her 5th straight singles win.
Just 9-0?
10-1 in their last 11 matches. She wants a place in the Women's Casino Gauntlet coming up at All In. Right now, though, let's go to Anthony Bowens, the 5-tool player.
Hello, Seattle. And hello, everybody watching at home. I am the pride of professional wrestling, Anthony Bowens, here to tell you that live next week on Dynamite 300, I am officially entering the Casino Gauntlet qualifying match. Now, 2 weeks ago, things didn't really go my way, and I told Billy that we need to get our stuff together quick. So I told him to stay home to rethink that strategy, and next week, you're gonna see that strategy come into play. Because when I win this match, I get to enter that gauntlet at number 2. And you cannot have the biggest pay-per-view, the biggest show of the year, All In, without your pride. And don't believe me? Well, I got 5 tools and 1 rule. That's prove them wrong.
Anthony Bowens wants to qualify for the Casino.
Damn, okay.
Match coming up at All In. Of course, Mark Briscoe has the #1 spot for that he earned on Wednesday, last night, if you will. And now, back to the ring we go.
I figured this would be the main event.
Scheduled for one fall is for the TNT Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Trent Beretta from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 228 pounds, the walking weapon, Josh
Alexander.
Nigel, let's take everybody back to Summer Blockbuster.
Does that mean Kyle Fletcher and Kyle O'Reilly's the main event?
Well, we heard Alexander earlier tonight talk about the history between the Don Callis family and Paragon. Here an example of it. Alexander with a beautiful bridge, scoring the victory that night, proving a point And one wonders whether he can follow up.
I mean, it's not a bad main event.
Family tonight.
We should also say that Takeshita
What
had
a
a lot to do
Nabi
with
show
that,
up?
too.
That would be nice.
Well, here we go. Here comes the TNT champion.
Tekla could do something. There's a lot of creative ideas we could have.
Weighing 194 pounds, he is the reigning and defending TNT champion, Adam Cole.
Baby.
TNT title defense for Adam Cole. Supremely confident, and why shouldn't he be? Undefeated in his last 5 matches. Third TNT title defense since defeating Daniel Garcia at Dynasty.
Oh.
Certainly, since winning the gold.
Oh, trust me, Steve, we know. You're not a fan of Monet or Storm.
The first ever 3-time Ring of Honor World Champion. But as you mentioned,
We could see someone different show up that we haven't seen. That would be interesting as well.
AEW 26 different champions.
Wow.
And title changes since its inception.
Just goes back and goes to the fact of the competition we have, athletic competition we have each and every week here on Collision, and of course on Dynamite as
There's a
well.
few walking weapon chants.
We do a lot of
There's
celebration
a
next
ton
week
of
with our
Adam Cole.
300th Dynamite, our 100th Collision,
Adam
and of course
Cole.
heading to All In only 16 days. There you see the entire week, not only the Curtis Caldwell Center, but of course at the Sheraton Arlington with StarCasts, the East Sports Stadium with the Supercard of Honor, and then in 16 days it is going to be all in Texas.
Well, you can see straight from the outset there,
Please
Josh
clear Monet
Alexander
is but
making
Storm
note
is a great
of his
character according
strategy
to
in
the
the match. We heard him
Yeah, the
earlier on,
ratings say
talking about
otherwise
knowing
for
the
sure.
history.
The ratings
Cole,
say
the ankle
everyone
injury,
loves.
He said that I'm going to walk out with a TNT title. You
Tony.
aren't going to walk out at all.
Reverse to a hammerlock, snapmare takeover by Alexander. Tried a headlock and a good reversal to a hammerlock again by Adam Cole.
Certainly a good strategy for Alexander to focus on an injured body part.
Yep.
Of course, Cole cleared for action and has silenced any doubters since making that return from injury. But nonetheless, once you've had an injury, Tony, I can tell you from experience, you're always a little gun shy when it comes to that body part.
Beautiful ground wrestling here by Josh Alexander and Adam Cole. Start off with.
Happen again.
Certainly, and of course, Alexander has suffered injuries in his career.
We still got Skye Blue and Queen Aminata.
The reason he wears the headgear, as we've said before.
Oh my God.
Left ear that at one time he had to have
God.
amputated and then reattached to fix a cauliflower ear.
Kyle Fletcher and Kyle O'Reilly. The battle of the
Not too late
Kyles.
for your testicles.
What the
Yes,
hell?
it is.
How long you been married now?
44 years.
Wow. Maybe.
Don't worry, it seemed like 100. Side headlock.
Jesus.
And just
Kyle's family is going to
contend
take
here,
Cole
Josh
out.
Alexander was keeping the match on the mat.
Yes, a great strategy when you arguably got the better
Yep.
technical advantage.
That's most definitely what's happening, Fifthly. I 100% agree.
For his ability to end matches quickly. Wow. Oh, straight
So
away.
Omega has to
Simple
show
leg
up.
pick to take Cole down.
No, we don't see Omega until the Dynamite before All In.
How about that? A cutter. 1, 2. Great counter move that
He
time.
took
by Adam
time
Cole. We talked
off.
about the
He's
casino
doing
gauntlet
that
that's coming up at All
that
In.
street fight
16
stuff.
days away with the winner will get a world title shot. Mark Briscoe last night got the #1 spot. We heard from Anthony Bowens. He wants to get in there. We've got a qualifier coming up next week.
Yep, the Go Home Show, the one from Garland.
The way the casino Garland matches work. Here's Adam Cole up on top. He's looking for the Panama Sunrise.
He ain't Panama Sunrise that quick.
On the way down.
Alexander lying in wait. Perfect.
Josh Alexander. Oh my God.
Body and down. Like that. Face first goes Adam Cole, and this match continues on TNT, and we're streaming on Max.
Samoa Joe as champion, it would be cool too. Well, I really think, and honestly, I believe 100% that they dropped the ball with Wardlow. Because I really feel like they were building stuff there, and it went nowhere. Unfortunately. Because he was doing the stuff with MJF and then just completely got lost. Yeah. I mean, he absolutely destroyed Max. And then, boom, gone. It just, I don't know. Also, some other wrestling news that we've seen around today. Supposedly, Roman Reigns is set to be back mid-July, early August. He's also going to be in the new Street Fighter movie, which is going to be interesting as well. I know who they're having him play. I honestly cannot pronounce the name. Then the TNT title run was a joke. Yep, it was. I really feel like Wardlow is as good as people want to make him out to be. Like, he squashed MJF over. Yeah, Wolowski, just in time for SummerSlam. You're right. Josh Alexander, the whole time we've been at commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, has been in complete control. This match technically has been one-sided.
This is for the TNT Championship. A hammer throw in. Josh Alexander gets a foot to the face as we're 16 days out from All In. But right now, the TNT Champion, the question is, there's been a lot of focus on that bad ankle of his. Take a look one more time. He got the foot up.
The other ankle, the good right ankle, with the super kick to take down Alexander, whose neck can't be 100%.
It has been a wide open collision, I will say. It's moved by fast, though.
Goes in, running lariat. Back elbow this time. He is going to do a pump kick with that right leg. Amanda missed 423 days with that
I
ankle
have no idea what else. You probably just apply.
Champion, but right now, Josh Alexander has other ideas. Got a pump kick up, pickup of Alexander.
Ooh.
Again to the neck of Alexander.
Cover.
One, two.
No sir. Match continues.
Look at Alexander writhing in pain. This now is going to become a war of attrition at the left ankle of the TNT champion Adam Cole and the neck of Josh Alexander.
Alexander blocked that attempt at a...
Oh. Oh, looks like
Vertical
there it
suplex
comes
or
back.
possibly.
They've been having a lot of issues tonight with TNT.
Either man get an advantage.
I know we've
Right
seen
foot
that happen
up.
before. Oh, what a backstabber.
It was a backstabber. 1, 2, and a 2 count.
See there, though, even with the hook of the leg, Adam Cole unable to really bridge because of the damage to his left ankle. Cole not at 100%. Be that as it may, as he starts to hobble, perhaps, to his favorite perch, looking for the Panama Sunrise.
How much would a Panama Sunrise hurt that ankle, though, because he would land on both feet?
Good question, we might find out.
He lands on both feet, and Josh Alexander elevates
And
him.
ankle lock.
To the ankle lock.
Well, and the escape straight away.
Great escape by the champion.
Going back for an ankle lock. Nope.
Josh Alexander.
Oh, God.
Fantastic move. This has been an incredible match. It has.
Knee to the back of the neck.
Turnbuckles.
1, 2.
Whoa.
Adam Cole escapes. Josh Alexander so close.
What momentum this will build for the Don Callis family if Alexander is able to take the TNT title tonight.
He's not going to take it tonight, but he is going to make a
Looking on
difference
from ringside.
in Kyle Fletcher taking it.
In Portland, a couple weeks ago, Josh Alexander picked up the win against Paragon. Can he pick it up here in Seattle a couple of weeks later? He could be the new champ, and right now, as you can see, Alexander has Adam Cole dangling on the middle turnbuckle. He may be a few minutes away from winning right now.
He's going to try another roll through. Senton off the middle rope.
Oh, wait a second, though. He's given Cole the opportunity
to fight off. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
we're going to see a Panama.
Precarious there, seated
Oh,
on the
maybe
top
not.
turnbuckle.
Damn.
Josh turns around to face him with a big forearm shot. Now the fight goes on the turnbuckle pads. That one stunned Alexander.
This is going to favor Cole, as we've talked about the prior
And
damage
what
to the
right
neck.
hand.
Alexander
falls down. Cole
It is.
up
Whoop.
for the Panama Sunrise.
Panama Sunrise, my God.
He got him.
Sunset for Alexander.
1, 2, 3.
No! Oh my God! I thought for sure it was done. So did the champion. How about that, Josh Alexander coming out of that?
Josh Alexander staying away from the light. This match continues.
Little frustration, as you can see, but now the knee pad goes down. He is going to lower the boom as Adam Cole. He's got to get Alexander in position. Here
Nope.
it goes.
Very
Alexander
smart.
dropped down.
Yeah, Adam
Well, that
Cole
was
looks
intentional
very,
or just
very
serendipity.
winded, very tired.
Prevented the knee
Currently.
strike.
And now Cole goes back to the attack. Josh Alexander caught him.
Ankle lock.
Ankle lock. Ankle lock.
Center of the ring, a long way for Cole to reach the bottom rope.
This could be it for Adam Cole. He gets pulled back in the center.
That damaged ankle there.
How much can Cole take? An up kick. Another one. Breaking free.
Woo.
The third one stunned
Damn.
Alexander. And a tremendous matchup for the TNT Championship.
Oh, my
He
God.
ducks the Enziguri.
Beautiful German
One.
super. No. Alexander unable to bridge because of the damage to the neck.
Absolutely.
That German suplex that he used to beat Roderick Strong 2 weeks ago.
That was odd. The neck bothering him that
Could have
bad?
won the match. Alexander gets
Super
up.
kick.
He's hurting.
No.
He catches Adam Cole. And with purpose, he digs in the forearm. And now, Cole escapes.
Oh, super
There's
kick.
a kick.
One in the back of the neck.
Of the neck, I do believe.
There's the running knee.
On the back of the neck.
1, 2, 3.
He's still got a chance.
Boom.
Here's your winner, and
Adam Cole, baby.
TNT champion, Adam Cole.
I want to tell you, fans, Josh Alexander pushed the champion here. He has nothing to be ashamed of, but for Adam Cole, His third title defense is successful, and he earned every bit of that.
Indeed, a fantastic match and a big, big win for the TNT champion, Adam Cole, baby.
The neck problems got the best of Josh Alexander, as you see right there. And Adam Cole worked through Alexander,
No, we're not.
working on the ankle. As you can see right now that Cole is limping off here a little bit, so he'll have to get that ankle worked on, I'm sure. What a matchup. Oh, it looks like Adam Cole and this young fan are going to do the boom together. Let's see. Yeah.
Boom.
All right, how about that? Great win. Adam Cole here on this Thursday night collision.
Ricochet, earlier tonight, you told AR Fox that you thought he had everything you were looking for in a partner. Why did you walk out on him during the tag team?
Hey, yo, what up? Nah, yo. Hey, yo, what was that out there, man? Come on now. What are you talking about? You left me.
Oh. Gates of agony, by God. That's your squad, Ricochet.
Let's talk.
Yeah. That is most definitely Ricochet's group. What that? I don't. The Gates of Agony are another team that I just think are absolutely capable of dethroning the Hurt Syndicate. It just doesn't happen. Also, I don't know, of course, if y'all have been keeping up with the Starcast stuff, but Rob Van Dam got announced tonight. And that, to me, is very, very interesting. I was a huge Rob Van Dam fan in like when he was in WWE, his ECW stuff. I remember doing 5-star frog splashes and a rolling thunder around the house when I was young. So I'm hoping to see him at All In, even if he's just in the Casino Gauntlet. My God, that's hilarious. I guarantee it though. I guarantee he did. He did win Money in the Bank. I think he won the third Money in the Bank. He did. He cashed in on John Cena. Hold on. We're going to look it up. Mr. Money in the Bank, Rob Van Dam claimed the coveted briefcase.
To mind is Alex Windsor.
Alex
And when I
Windsor.
said that I could hang with the best of them, when
Okay.
I said I belong where the best wrestle, I didn't just come to talk about it. I am here to prove it. I am here
Okay.
to break backs, to win championship gold, and I will stop at nothing until everyone knows the name. Alex Windsor.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Ain't that Miss Osprey?
Alex Windsor is all elite, and she'll be joining the stacked women's division here in AEW.
I say.
Right now, let's go back to the ring, and here
That's Osprey's wife.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Julia Hart from Chicago, Illinois, Skye Blue.
These two make a fantastic tag team, Tony. Continue to build the tag team division, Tony.
134th match in AEW. This is a rematch of sorts. Fourth meeting between Skye Blue and Queen Aminata, of which Skye Blue is 2-1 in advantages over Queen Aminata.
This arguably a different Skye Blue, the first one that faced the Queen.
And her opponent from Guinea, West Africa, Queen Aminata.
Nata. Yep, most definitely so underrated.
The 8-year vet who continues to improve each and every week, but one thing she has to be very wary of is that Julia
I feel
Hart,
like-
as you can see, is out here with Skye Blue.
I feel like Queen Aminata is underrated.
Already, Queen is at a disadvantage. Doesn't seem to be too concerned about it now, does she?
Certainly not. The ever regal and statuesque Aminata. Proud Ghanaian American. Has her own history with Julia Hart. Picking up a big victory.
Who's Queen Aminata there or Skye
Victory,
Blue?
arguably.
Wolowski.
It's the former TBS champion, Hart, who had a significant influence over Skye Blue. It was, of course, Julia Hart's mist sprayed in the face of Skye Blue that sort of inspired this darker side of Skye Blue.
I was looking for the word.
Okay,
but
so that's how they're
inspired
doing it.
is the right word. Inspired her.
For, oh, wait a second.
Oh.
And Aminata trying to hoist up Skye Blue, who rolls
One,
through 1,
two.
and got a 2 count out of that early here in this matchup.
2 weeks ago on Collision, we saw Aminata there. Oh, got tripped by Julia
Julia Hart.
There's the distraction you're talking about, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a little distraction. Turns around and gets a foot
Damn.
in the face. And here goes Skye Blue again with a rising knee strike that time.
You notice that almost everybody from Chicago does the running knee attack.
Casino
And
Gauntlet coming
I'm
up
not
and all
just
in. 16
gotta
days
think the
away
same
with
one
the winner
CM
getting
Punk
a world
does.
title shot.
Cora Jade did it. I just seen
Women's
Skye Blue do it.
Casino
She's from
Gauntlet,
Chicago.
Saturday, July
Is that
12th.
like a signature
Chris
thing?
Statlander is
I
number
mean,
one. That is so important to have that number one
there's
spot.
probably other
But of
ones
course,
that
we'll
do
be
it,
having
but I
some
notice it a
qualifying matches
lot in the
leading up to the
Chicago
event in 16 days.
based wrestlers. My God, we're a slot fest.
How about this? Holding the hair, repeated blows.
Oh,
And that
God.
headbutt from Queen Aminata.
Speaking of heads, Aminata known for that off with your head drop kick on the bottom rope, but perhaps she had in mind
Oh,
there.
God.
Miss. Queen Aminata goes face first. And now,
Oh,
with a twisting
my
suplex
God.
on the apron of the ring that Julia Hart enjoys. Fans, this matchup continues on TNT, streaming on Max.
My God. Yes, I will say Tony does continue to push the same women. The tag titles would really help, in my opinion, in the women's division for sure. What's up, Kraken Wrestling fans? Do you want to take your support to the next level and be a part of something legendary here at the Kraken Wrestling? Well, you can join the Kraken Wrestling membership program here on YouTube. We've got 2 exclusive tiers for y'all. First up, you got the honorary Oos. In this tier, you'll get a step inside the ropes with early access to videos, community polls, loyalty badges, and more. It's a very perfect way for you to show you roll deep with the Kraken Wrestling. But if you're ready and you want to become a legend and get full legend status, we do have the Hall of Famer tier, and that is truly where the elite live. You'll get everything that, of course, comes with the Oos tier, plus exclusive behind the scenes content. You'll get shout outs. You'll get VIP recognition as one of the Kraken's top supporters. No matter which one of these tiers you do choose, you're helping us grow, evolve, and unleash even more epic wrestling content here on YouTube. So hit that join button and become part of the Kraken Wrestling family today. What's up? The whole time we've been at commercial break here, Skye Blue has been in complete control. I'm not surprised though. That neck breaker she delivered on the outside, absolutely devastating. Shuri then lost to who was it, Wolowski, that wrestled for the IWGP title and lost? Women's tag titles are nice though. Hope they go for it. It would help break fans into more of a... Yeah, it would. If I found a way to ask Tony a question during the post-conference show, by God, I will ask him. Don't you worry.
Thursday night.
Oh, what a running boot by Aminata.
Coming through with a foot to the head. And a cover. 1, 2. Could not keep Skye Blue down as the match continues.
Seeing how devastating those strikes are. Time and again from
Alex
Aminata.
Windsor, okay.
Wait a second. A pause here.
Pick up. No, an escape by Skye Blue.
Quite a small package. Aminata wanted to fight.
2, and a 2 count that time. Skye Blue walks into a foot but gets the knee up. And now hoist up Queen Aminata. Fall away.
1, 2.
No. And the Queen escapes once again.
A deep, deep hook of the legs, and that'll form out from Blue. Raining down forearms. And Aminata doing her best to cover up, protect herself.
Back and forth this women's match goes here on Collision on this Thursday. Don't forget that we'll be coming to Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago has a huge lineup after All In.
Dynamite and Collision.
Flat on the chest.
As you can see, we got Wednesdays.
Oh, wait a second. Signature Aminata.
Oh, wow. Wednesdays for Dynamite Collision
7,
on the Thursday.
8, 9, 10.
Look at this.
Does anyone know the name of what she calls that? Because it took us forever to figure out what the Devil's Kiss for Vaquero.
Skye Blue rolled out of the way, the best thing she could do.
Look where she rolled, straight into the protective arms of the former TBS champion, Julia Hart.
You can see that Queen Aminata is feeling the effects of what has been quite a battle here. Very frustrated that Skye Blue got out of the ring, but it was the right thing to do, really.
Getting a lot of respite.
Oh, very smart.
Stephon Smith came out, circled around. Skye Blue took advantage. As Julia Hart moved, Queen Aminata goes face first.
Oh, Skye Blue gonna do a moonsault.
Look at this.
Oh boy, long way down.
Skye Blue up on top.
I know Skye Blue is nervous.
The young lady is perched on top of the
Beautiful crossbody knees.
Skye Blue, who suffered a leg injury last year that took her out for a long time, wanted to be careful. Didn't want to go too high and risk another injury. So came down with a lot of momentum. Just watch this.
I think Queen Aminata's knee caught her out in the jaw. It did. It did.
Chant of women's wrestling out. And you are seeing a fine matchup between Skye Blue and Queen Aminata. Skye Blue trying for code blue.
Oh, 1, 2.
No! Queen almost stole the match that time.
Yeah, she came back a lot stronger, but that injury was disgusting.
Oh,
God almighty.
That's got to be it. And she drags her in. Does Queen Aminata
1, 2, 3. Beautiful win for Queen Aminata.
A pouty face from Julia Hart on the outside. Despite all her interferences, Aminata picks up the win tonight. Uh-oh.
Don't celebrate here, Queen Aminata. Julia Hart has arrived.
A lot of history between these two. What a trilogy they had. As I talked about at the outset, Aminata's biggest victory coming over Hart.
Oh, and here comes Tekla.
I believe
it was 2 weeks ago. Aminata faced off against the Toxic Spider, who may be here to take another bite.
What a presence.
Is Tekla gonna side with or with Julia Hart?
Queen Aminata, a little smile, and now Queen is between Julia Hart and the Toxic Spider.
And there's Skye Blue.
Skye Blue takes advantage of it with a cheap shot from behind.
If there was any doubt about the allegiance of
Oh, it's 3-on-1.
It's 3-on-1.
KJ, makes sense. KJ fight sounds like Street Fighter.
They're not alone. They got some weapons.
Carmella and a J. Sending a threesome of the Toxic Spider.
So that'll be on your 0 hour. That'll be your 0 hour match right there.
Hey, she's been beaten up here, guys. By 3.
KJ, it's a little too
It does sound like a Street Fighter.
for the party. Oh, look at this.
And here comes Megan Bain.
We saw her earlier tonight.
And Penelope Ford.
Led by Penelope Ford. And all 8 of these women potentially could be in the casino gauntlet match. Come All In Texas, just 16 days away.
You are taking a look at what the women's division has become. All these great athletes who will go on to get a world title shot.
This is a good standoff. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, fans, a whole lot more to come, but right now, here's Lexi
Tag teams? Yeah, I mean.
Danny Garcia, after months of a rivalry with Adam Cole for the TNT Championship, you've recently teamed up with him because of your mutual problems with the Don Callis family. Can you tell me?
Lex, look, that's a little harsh. Problems. Look, if Danny Garcia's got problems with the Don Callis family, that's one thing. But the Don Callis family has no problem with Danny Garcia. And all I'm saying is, a couple of weeks ago, my boss, Don Callis gave you a golden opportunity to join the family, and I don't need an answer right now, no. But I want to bring up a couple of things for you to think about, Danny. First, I see you palling around with Adam Cole each and every weekend. Do you think that if the shoe was on the other foot and you were still the TNT champion, you think Adam Cole would be your friend? I don't know what you're gonna say. When you were the TNT champion, he showed you respect, he was friendly.
He was?
But don't you think he was just trying to get close to you? And more importantly, the TNT title? Look, all I'm saying is, I don't think you know what a real friend looks like.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Hey, piece of garbage, what's that supposed to mean?
Okay, hey. Look, when you want some real friends, well, scratch that. When you want a real family, you know where to find us.
Daniel Garcia joining the Don Callis family. Let me tell you, it's absolutely not going to happen. What did you miss? Well, you just missed the biggest build-up for the women's tag team division. So tonight's main event, it's Kyle Fletcher versus Kyle O'Reilly. I'm telling you, the women's division is becoming absolutely phenomenal on AEW. But we have to get those titles. I'm picking Kyle, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of Kyles there to choose from. Kyle Fletcher or Kyle O'Reilly. So you had Queen Aminata versus Skye Blue. Queen Aminata won, which led to an attack by Tekla, Skye Blue, and Julia Hart, which brought out Ty Mello and Anna Jay. And then you had Megan Bain and Penelope Ford show up. So you are pushing the fact that these tag teams of Ty Mello and Anna Jay, Tekla will have a tag partner. Then you have Julia Skye Blue. You got Megan Bain and Penelope Ford. And then Queen Aminata will have somebody else. There was so you missed the Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher, which is absolutely fantastic as well. Adam Cole did win that one. The Patriarchy versus Big Bill and Bryan Keith, great tag team match. Brody King versus Hechicero and Rocky Romero was another great tag team match. There's been tons of tag team action.
Ontario, California. For the TBS Championship, Mercedes Moné will defend against Mina Shirakawa. One-on-one, Kazuchika Okada takes on Kota Ibushi. A four-way match for the number 2 spot in the Casino Men's Gauntlet.
Oh my God.
Between Brody King, MJF, Anthony Bowens, and A.R. Fox. Then join us next Saturday for Collision 100 on TNT. You saw the challenge made at the beginning of the show. And next week on Collision 100, it will be FTR in tag team action against the Outrunners. Dynamite 300, Collision 100. It's all next week on TBS and TNT. Join us for the celebration.
We are ready for our Collision main event here on TNT
Let's go to the ring. Here's Arcadiara.
Your Collision main event is scheduled
Oh, it's not a ladder match. It's the first one to get a pinfall submission.
Australia.
It's not a ladder match this time.
The Proto Star, Kyle
Fletcher.
You're not going to find any more successful young man in this business than Kyle Fletcher over the last couple of years of his career.
Certainly prodigious, potent, and high caliber as they come.
Now, what is there is the ladder match where you get the contract, but I can't remember what match that's called.
This bar has been almost unstoppable on a rocket ship, certainly since joining Don Callis' family. Almost impossible not to see this man's ability.
The size, speed for his size, the confidence, or as many would say, the arrogance. And we'll see how he fares against one of the greats in AEW. Has 45 AEW wins to his credit. Let's go back to Arcady.
and his opponent from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, weighing 206 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Paragon's Kyle O'Reilly and Kyle Fletcher will go one-on-one here. And again, as we move towards All In, 16 days away from the pay-per-view event. Of course, it's going to be quite a week for us in the Metroplex. With Dynamite, with Collision, with StarCast, with our Ring of Honor event coming up. And you got to realize that everybody is queuing up here. They want a chance in that Casino Gauntlet match to get a world title shot. One of the great things about the Casino Gauntlet match, I think it's one of the very great things of AEW, is you never know who's going to come out. You never know if your number's going to be.
You never know who's going to come out. You're damn right.
One of the most innovative and exciting matches in AEW history. And it was last year in Wembley Stadium where yours truly made his return to the ring when the Casino Gauntlet match and came within a hair's breadth of winning that match.
This is complex. Do you pull for Kyle Fletcher or Kyle O'Reilly? I want to see Kyle Fletcher win, because that builds up him versus Adam Cole.
How this develops.
As my good friend Mauro Ranallo would
But
say,
then
styles make
Kyle
fights.
O'Reilly is
And this one a great contrast. Fletcher has the
a very
youth,
good
the
technical
striking
wrestler.
ability. O'Reilly,
Yes, he
the
did.
grappling and the submissions. Who will be able to force the match toward their style? Tony, where's your money?
It is hard to go against Kyle Fletcher. I can tell you that. He was not lost a match here in 2025 on Collision, by the way. But let's see if Kyle O'Reilly can use his legs, his feet, which had been his trademark, to chop the big man down.
His experience as well. Very tentative look on the face of O'Reilly. This is Kyle, indeed.
Yes, it is.
Fletcher and O'Reilly, two great competitors.
The leg that time. And
AEW, where the best wrestle, tonight's main event speaks to it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, most definitely they're going to build up Fletcher, though, for Adam Cole.
You know what? I'm going to take away your
Yep,
momentum.
he is.
I'm going to let you think about things.
I have to say, as horrible of a human being as Don Callis is, and he's the worst. And I've seen a lot of bad people throughout my years.
Yeah.
Don may be the worst, but still, he is instilled in a guy like Kyle Fletcher. A confidence and arrogance that really was not there before.
Well, I don't know about that. Certainly, he had
The men's
markings of it.
tournament this year was better than last year.
Able to light a fire under somebody. And there, the strength, the leverage advantage, if you will, of Fletcher. Such a commanding presence.
AEW will most definitely have a women's tag team title before NXT does.
Fans, we remind you that coming up on Wednesday, we're going to be live in Ontario, California. What a big night it's going to be for Dynamite 300. And then it'll be followed up, of course, for our fans in Ontario by Collision 100 that's coming up this coming Wednesday.
Over the armbar.
Tommy
hooks the leg as well and transitions to the ankle lock. If he can
Good ankle lock.
Got the ankle lock, and Fletcher immediately got to the rope. But a great job by Kyle Fletcher that time. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle O'Reilly that time with a knee to the shoulder.
O'Reilly from Vancouver. Not far.
There,
from
good
Seattle.
knee slaps.
Somewhat a bit of getting the favor of the crowd here in Seattle.
Missed the spin kick that time on the outside.
We're going to run a knee.
Right into the announce desk.
And O'Reilly hits the announce desk very, very hard. This main event continues on TNT, and we're streaming on Max.
I tell you what, Kyle Fletcher is just taking in all of the attention from the crowd. And I don't think they're actually cheering for Kyle Fletcher, though. That's just crazy. Back to our question about the RVD Money in the Bank. It was 2006. I was finally able to get that for y'all. Yeah, I do agree. When as much I do agree that Timeless Tony Storm going to that gimmick as being timeless absolutely done great things for her in general. But yet again, a lot of people think that when she came from WWE to AEW, her career has gotten worse. So you got a lot of people have different opinions on it, which is not bad. Kyle Fletcher is still in complete control of the match. Yep. People do say that Tony does not build talent. I've seen that. I mean, it is a common thing that people believe.
In our main event, let's take a look at what went down during the break.
Kyle Fletcher put a lot of damage on the previously injured neck of Kyle O'Reilly there, using the apron to his advantage. But Fletcher seems exasperated, spending too much time interacting with the fans, perhaps.
And what a body slam.
As you can see, it may cause his demise. I mean, he has just literally turned his back on his opponent here to look out to the fans, who have come up with some, as we mentioned, innovative chants here. And a scoop slam by Fletcher. No, O'Reilly.
Got the triangle, if he can complete.
He's got it.
O'Reilly's got to be careful. His shoulders are near the mat. And he's facing a man with incredible preternatural strength.
Yeah, he just shrugged him off.
I'm surprised he didn't go for a powerbomb. Damn, there's a boot.
Boot that time. Here comes O'Reilly on the Fletcher. O'Reilly with a kick.
Oh my God.
Kick, but it's Fletcher that caught him. Little kitchen sink action that time. Knee to the gut.
I will say Swerve's career has greatly improved.
16 days away from All In.
Just watch this. Axe, but smash from Fletcher, and then looking for a single or a double leg. Ran instead into the knee. Fletcher to his back.
O'Reilly is up. Here he goes with those kicks. Ducked. Again, we talked about the prolific kicking style of O'Reilly. Legs.
They're having fun just chanting Kyle's.
They sure like Kyle here.
They sure do. Forearm shot. Full arm drag twist over the top. Forearm shot.
Have a good knee.
Knee to the gut.
Guillotine.
The guillotine is on. Aubrey Edwards.
Nope, reverse. Oh, chop to the knee.
Flip the knee. Kick. Forearm shot. What a physical matchup. 1, 2, no.
My God.
Straight over into the armbar.
Yep. Back to the Gucci Gatami.
I think he has the foot
Nope.
extension though. A nice block from Fletcher. Those long ragey legs should be able to find the bottom rope if he elects to do so, but instead.
Look at this. Kick to the head.
They are chanting "We Kyle" people.
Absolutely. Aubrey checking in here with Fletcher, or with O'Reilly, that is. Fletcher gets to his feet. O'Reilly finally got there, but he gets shoved on the outside. Fletcher missed the pump kick. O'Reilly
Oh
on
my
the
God.
leg here now.
What do you want, Kyle?
Well, right now, the other leg.
The crowd is crazy.
Tied up in the ropes here. Look at this. That left leg is caught on the middle rope.
And desperately trying to break free.
Oh my God.
That could be the move that wins the match. But O'Reilly doesn't try for the cover.
Nope.
He's going to go up again here. Nigel.
Lee, I'm doing fantastic, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Holy cow. Holy cow.
To the knee. Knee drop, bombs away. Now the leg lock.
Yes, leg lock, knee bar, if you will.
That's a deep knee bar, I ain't gonna lie.
Fighting to get out.
Oh, wait a second. Tying up both legs there.
Oh my God. Xavier. Oh, welcome, Xavier.
What a program this has been.
A heel hook from O'Reilly, unable to get the submission. But a lot of damage done to Fletcher, who's on the outside now. Pain etched on his face.
Meanwhile, O'Reilly in the ring. I believe he's going to go on the outside.
O'Reilly's
Yes,
for the flying
the Oracle is the old lady from the Matrix. I know. Oh, God.
Did not miss that, Nigel. Holy smokes. Oh.
Jesus. Brain buster? Nope. Oh my God.
How about that? Pulling and dragging the arm. And Fletcher goes to the chair.
The shoulder of Carl Fletcher driven into the steel chair.
You see it, Kyle.
Second time.
There we go. Running knee. Drop kicks. God.
Running shotgun drop kick. All of the momentum, all of the weight down on the chest of Fletcher. That could be it.
O'Reilly really enjoying himself. Oh, wait a second.
And there's Lance Archer. There's a knee. Damn.
Lance Archer has had him prevented by
That's it. 1, 2.
It's not over yet. Lance Archer's livid.
Here comes the damn kick.
Fletcher is...
Wow, that's ball game. Oh, never mind. 1, 2. God almighty. What a knee.
O'Reilly is out.
Brainbuster time.
He's going for the brainbuster.
1, 2, 3.
I gotta admit, and I think you will too, Nigel, the action and
My
the
Lord.
competition in AEW heading to All In at 16 days away is at an all-time high.
No question. Everybody looking for momentum.
Thank you, Kyle.
Plenty of momentum, but Lance Archer is not done.
Here comes the sacrifice.
On the attack. Kyle O'Reilly being double-teamed here.
Didn't want to share the thank you.
Boom.
Members of Paragon.
Daniel Garcia as well. Wow, they're out here quick.
And thank goodness, Nigel, they're out here quick to check on Kyle O'Reilly. Fans, what a night it's been. Don't forget that coming up this Wednesday live on TBS, it'll be Dynamite 300, 8 o'clock, 7 Central. And then next Saturday, we return here at 8, 7 Central. That is next Saturday on TNT for Collision 100. Now, Kyle just said how flexible that is. That belt belongs to me.
You know it. You all know it.
What a night it's been for Nigel McGuinness. I'm Tony Schiavone. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, I do believe that Kyle Fletcher and Adam Cole will be set. Yeah, I would say within the next week and a half. No, not that, because we ain't got that many. I say about 2. Let's see. We got a Dynamite, then a Collision. It'll be set next Wednesday if we get it. I'm truly hoping it happens. I would not see it not happening. Yeah, cause this coming Wednesday is the 2nd. Then Saturday is the 5th. You could book it on the last night, but it's possible. It could happen that late. We don't need 15 matches. I understand. But I do know it's gonna happen. I know there's almost no way we get out of a 15 match card. Let's see. I'm gonna pull everything up right now. Events. They need to put the strap on Kyle. Yeah, I don't disagree. Global Life Field. Oh my god, I'm trying to buy a ticket. See, I know. You're gonna take me a ticket, man. Alright, so we only do have 5 matches right now. It does start at 2 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. on the East Coast. Yeah, there's not many matches announced right now. But I know it's going to happen. There's really no way, in my opinion, you don't have this match set. The foul. Biffley, you're absolutely welcome. Steve, I hope you have a fantastic evening. And then we also have September 20th, All Out. So listen, that's another thing. They're not doing All Out right back to back with All In. We got All In the 12th. Then in August, we have Forbidden Door. And then we have All Out August September, sorry. September in Toronto. I love to see the Hurt Syndicate defend the tag titles, and then MVP get the mic and say they can go, and then Von Erichs come out and beat them. Oh my god! I think something's gonna happen at All Out. I mean, I think something's gonna happen almost every and not just at All Out. I think there's gonna be plenty of places chaos this time around. And then, like you're talking about the Von Erichs, Michael. They're there. So are the Road Boys, which is what the cousins or nephews of Dustin Rhodes. So they're gonna be there. Well, not gonna be there at the show, but they're gonna be there at Starcast, which they're gonna basically be there. So I don't see how they don't get involved somewhat, if that makes sense. Biffle said, hit the like on your way, give it a hit blade. I mean, there's a lot of good possibilities walking into All in my opinion. We can't look at All In and not expect there to be, I guess, some type of surprises or a little bit. I don't want to say a little bit, but like there'll be something that happens that's going to be disappointing. You always got to look at it that way as well. So I'm really interested in what that might be. Michael, I appreciate you coming by and hanging out with us. Quality over quantity, yes. Give us good quality matches over quantity. I'm fine with that. I think that's the better option. But there's the question of what matches are we looking at that's going to give us the quantity over quality. And that's where with the Hurt Syndicate, I think we see the patriarchy have a bigger aspect than Jet Flight, and just in my opinion. But yet again, Jet Flight could easily take over and win the titles. So It's give or take. But either way, I do believe that we have almost every title defended this coming pay-per-view for All In. But the biggest disappointment will be the Hangman losing in a screw job. Yeah. That would be extremely disappointing. I agree with you on that. Like Swerve somehow oh my god. If Swerve somehow cost him the match, that would be absolutely devastating. I think that would be a bad idea. But it is possible. It's another one of those that's very possible could happen. But either way, I think we're on a good road here for All In. I think that we're going to get a bigger build for the AEW women's titles. I think that's really coming soon. So I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow is Friday. That means we have Friday Night SmackDown. Currently, the SmackDown card that they have set for us, like I said, will be live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as always. We got John Cena returns to SmackDown before the battle with CM Punk. Tiffany versus Nia in a last woman standing. The Profits versus the Wyatts. And Vega versus Julia for the United States Championship. And the Wyatts versus Profits for the tag titles. All that to come this coming Friday. Of course, there always will be more added on the show once it begins. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank absolutely everyone that has hung out with us tonight. Of course, as always, on your way out, give that like button a power slam. Hit it. Give the share button a damn stomp. Bring in your wrestling friends with you as well next time. And as always, if you see someone in public, make sure you give them a smile. It could change the day, could save their life. And until tomorrow, Kraken community, we are over